What is going on, people, and welcome back to the channel. This week I have invested in a Chinese diesel heater which has just arrived. So I'm going to be, in this video, unboxing it. On the next video I'm going to be doing a review on what I think of it and how it works and how easy it were to fit. But this video is just solely the unboxing and chatting about why you might want to invest in a Chinese diesel heater. So if you're looking at heating, these probably pop up quite a lot. And the price difference between the genuine versions of these, the Webasto, that sort of stuff, is considerably different. So you might be put off by the fact that it is Chinese made, but fear not. If you look at the reviews on these sorts of things, there's loads and loads and loads of happy customers, and there's a massive forum dedicated to troubleshooting these. If anything, I would go as far as saying you have more support with a Chinese diesel heater than you do with a traditional Webasto style or an expensive style of diesel heater, simply because more people have bought them, more people have had problems, more people have come up with solutions to it. There's also third-party add-ons, so you can get something, I believe it's called Afterburner, which is like a third-party software that runs onto it. But for all intended purposes, this is identical to the Webasto or the eBatcher Space. They're identical, they're replicas. And from an engineering side of it, it's not a difficult thing to replicate. It's a combustion chamber burning a fuel, whether that be diesel or paraffin. It's just a combustion chamber burning a fuel. As far as the components are concerned, you can replace your diesel pumps or your fuel pump. You can replace all them external components for Bosch variants and stuff like that. And as far as the heater itself is concerned, it is a combustion chamber. Simple as that. So I have high hopes for it. Many people before me have had high hopes for it. They do have issues. I'm unboxing this and I've seen a lot of the issues is the shipping mainly, so hoping that nothing's broken in this. But we'll get into the unboxing, and then if you're not interested in the unboxing, then you're probably done on this video, so I'll catch you in the next one when you see my review. But if you want to see the unboxing and how it comes and what it comes with, I'll share a link to this particular one what I've bought down below, and you can see what it's like in the box. Right then, apologies about the janky camera setup. This is the best I can get it, unfortunately. I don't have my original lens what came with the camera, so I can't zoom out fully. So this is a pickup for your fuel line. That is rusty. Not sure how that could have got like that without being used, because I mean it doesn't appear to be used. Can't smell any fuel on it. Yeah, maybe where it's stored it's not quite watertight. Silencer and relevant bracketry. Extension for the silencer. Flexible aluminium hosing. a small wiring loom, a bag of Jubilee clamps, cable ties, self-tapping bolts and other janky methods of fitting. Can only assume this is the fuel hose. It doesn't look the most fuel hosey like fuel hose to me, but I'm sure that is correct. 2 vents, a plate. This is good because if you are not very good at cutting holes, you can just cut whatever hole you want, screw this over the top and you have the correct size holes. And a splitter for the hose. So then, let's have a look at this thing. There's a rattle to it, and I already know what it is. It's this inner piece moving against the case. Not fixed in there very well, which is where that rattling's come from. Made in China. Again, rusty components. So this bolt's rusty. I mean, all of them have got a slight bit of rust on, but that one in particular is very rusty. I mean, it's definitely unused, but it's an odd one to have rust on components that are in a box packed away nicely. I'll get this out. So yeah, it seems there's no official fixing for the inner into the outer, apart from 2 locating tabs, which I'll point out to you here. To focus. Or here, so there's a little female tab on either side there. There as well. And on the heater itself, there's a tab here and a tab on the other side, which seems to be the only way of locating them 2 together, which is why it rattles. But other than that, she seems good. So this one, what this one comes with, what most of them don't come with, is for starters, this is not an optional extra. This just came with it. It's the only one they offer and it comes with it. Sometimes these are optional extras, I noticed, which is a little bit slimy because you'd assume you'd be able to control it for free. It also comes with a super high quality remote. This is as good quality as it looks, and it comes with the fuel pickup. That's the main difference between the one I purchased and the others, and it's grey instead of red. But other than that, you'll probably get the majority of this stuff what I've shown you with yours anyway. Obviously the fuel tank, take it or leave it, you might not need it. I know I'm going to try and go into my fuel tank of my vehicle, and the way we do that, just in case you were wondering, is we'll use something like this, and I've ordered a different one that's more specific for a Volkswagen Transporter, which obviously is more expensive because it's specifically for a Volkswagen. And you cut this at a 45-degree angle a little bit from the bottom of your tank so you won't run it dry, so you can cut it maybe 2 inches from the bottom, so you're always going to have 2 inches of fuel in the bottom, and then this will pick up fuel from your main tank and you'll be able to run it for a lot longer and not have to worry about topping up this tank. But that being said, this tank does look really, really good quality. Air does come out of this when you squeeze it. There's a little breather hole in the top there, and now you know that that symbol means loosen and that symbol means tighten. So don't say you never learn anything from this channel.
That's very cool, very swag, I like it.
So overall, I'm pretty satisfied with it. I'm gonna message the seller about rusty components, because of course, regardless of what he says, this is going to go up on. But I'll give you the answer to what he says about these rusty components. So for anyone that's wondering how these work, is generally, I've not worked on one of these specifically, but I've worked on bigger ones than this. There's a combustion chamber in there. You will burn whatever fuel you put in, which will heat this up. And then what this does is this pulls air in, blows it over the hot component, which will be then this, and then blows hot air out into your vehicle. That's what I mean by it's such a simple process. It's all about fuel delivery and burning the fuel. Yeah, don't get me wrong, someone could make this thin and cheap and it could wear out quicker, and generally they will put cheaper plugs in there or cheaper fuel pumps in there, but that's nothing you can't replace at a later date. And when it comes to plugs and fuel pumps, you're talking pounds for good quality ones. So don't let that put you off, and as long as this chassis is good quality and thick enough, which judging by China's past, it probably is a direct replica of one of the higher quality ones, because why design your own when you're not going to get in trouble for copying someone's? So this is probably a replica of a better quality one, and it's undercutting the market. Whether you like it or you don't, whether you like that sort of price or you don't, it does mean that end consumers such as me and you get to pick up a heater that would normally retail for, prior to this, I think £600 to £800, and now you can pick them up for £120.